Hey, what's going on? This is my review on the Inspire 4G Rooted. Man, this is really bright. Let me just bring that down a little bit. There we go. And this is on the HTC Inspire Rooted, and honestly, it was the best decision I could have done. Take the plastic so you guys believe me that it is. As you can see, AT&T, it is connected. It's not just a dead phone or whatnot, and it is dumb fast. It is on rooting, the phone has made it just like retarded fast, and that's me without even having to clock it. I didn't clock it. I do have the options. I did mess around with it, but I have not clocked it or whatnot, and it's just like retardedly fast. As you can see, it has the whole weather thing jumping off and whatnot. Now, I'm not gonna, it's not off. I believe this is off the XL, the Sensation XL. This is where they got the ROM from, because the Evo has the resound and this one has the Sensation XL, and but they tuned it to they tuned it to the Inspire. Why I say that is because if you actually, as you can see, it's still this one has the 3D effects. So I'm trying to, has the 3D. I don't know if you can see that. It has that 3D effect when you're moving it side to side. It has it too. The reason why I say that is because about the how they tune it. Because if you go to the music, it goes right up there. As you can see, it says Inspire 4G, and whatnot. And it does have some things the same, like a little bit of the bottom is the same. Not really too much. And they got rid of that whole they had like a cover flow, album flow thing going on. That's not really there anymore. It's more just like, has his own, the music player has his own thing now. As you can see, so if I go sideways, it doesn't even do it, just go sideways. That's it. One thing I do notice that was a little bit different is you can compose now, and that was not there before, which is pretty nice. I'm not gonna hate on that. And then the buttons up here are a little bit different, So it's catered to the Inspire. It was, it's Android revolution. And I know tons and tons and tons and tons of people have done it, but again, I was scared to do it because I just would not want to break this phone. I'm still on a plan with AT&T with it, so I don't really need to break the phone right now at all. Other things that has changed about it, the bottom bar is the same. Nothing really has changed with that. But this, obviously, the app drawer is a little bit different. Now I have HTC Watch, which really wasn't there. It's where you get movies, you get to watch movies. I'll go into it. Because I only had HTC Hub and HTC Likes, which I don't think too many. Verizon doesn't have it, and Sprint doesn't have it. Just AT&T, and this is like you get to watch trailers for movies, and you rent them. So you see, $2.99 to rent and $10 to buy, which is kind of steep if you ask me. But as you can see, just show you that it does work. Stream it, and it's really fast. I'm down. And yeah, that's another thing. And you can see my screen is a lot clearer now. I don't know how to explain. It's kind of weird. One thing I will say is the volume. That was my biggest issue with the HTC Inspire. That was my biggest gripe with it. I want to say is because it was just so low, you couldn't hear anything. And then I would come back from work and try to watch a little Netflix, and it just would not happen. So now, because the phone is rooted, it's like night and day. I mean, like, you really can hear the difference in it. Like, I'll just, I mean, that's not how it was before at all. I mean, it was probably like high volume right here. Highest, and that's on highest, and that's not even halfway, that's like a quarter, so you could definitely tell the difference is a big difference. Now battery life, that's another thing, is just retarded. Before I couldn't make it through an entire day. Now I could do anything I want to with this phone, and you know, I surf the web robustly with this phone, and it just does not, you know, it does go down, yeah, it does go down fast and whatnot, but not as fast as before. So I do get a little bit of a break with that. As far as that goes, I do have the super user. See what apps that I could play a lot of the games better. For instance, I went out and got a bunch of games, a bunch of apps, Shogun and you know, Road Racing 2, and usually these are and especially this one, Modern Combat 3. These are all for Integra 2 processors. So now that I am able to clock mine to all the way to like, I think 1.3, 1.4, something like that, I can really get the best out of these games and really experience them the way they, you know, someone with a dual core processor could. So, but because of that, I know I'm, you know, forcing my phone to do that. Look how smooth and quick this is. Look at this. It's just like, it's so nice and, you know, just really smooth. It's not like the Evo that I have, so it does not have that clear notification bar. It's still white, but you know, it does have the, which I'm gonna be honest with you, this right here, this multitask or quick app thing or whatnot, I don't use it. I think everyone uses this. Like, you hold home down and you get this right here, your recent apps. That's for multitasking. You know, to me, and it's not like you can't hit anything else. It's just like a real option that's there. And just to have it here, really, I guess, you know, but I rarely use it. So, and then the settings, have I noticed anything different? Yeah, I would say the app killer obviously is one of the biggest, and it's the task manager. I'm sorry, I keep calling it app killer. It's task manager. I don't want people to comment, "It's stupid, it's a task," you know, whatnot. So the task killer, it helps because, you know, it frees up a lot of things that was on the phone that, you know, I just was worried that I didn't want my phone to die on me because I'm just sitting there killing apps, and that's not the case anymore. So other than that, the camera is a lot better, and it's just a way better phone, way more. You really getting what you paid for, and this one was only $100 when I got it. So this is definitely like the cat's meow now, you know. And I hated the old lock screen. It was just flat and plain. It had the bar slide down, and it was just like, you know, I just didn't like it. And whereas this one is like, woof, you know, you get the whole jump off to go there. And on top of that, if you go to you can customize the wallpaper, I mean the lock screen, and it has different ones obviously, and it really works. A full panel, everything. Like I said, this is way more stable than my Evo, and I mean, this does not give me any problems. It might be like a little bit, but like not at all the way the Evo is. So this is just a lot more stable. The Evo is stable, but this is just a lot more stable. I'm gonna have to cut it short because it's coming up on my 10-minute mark, and I'm gonna have to upload this and whatnot. So it's gonna take me forever. But this is my review on the HTC Evo Rooted and my thoughts about it. If people were skeptical about it, if you are well-rounded with the computers, there, go to XDA, and they have tons and tons and tons of stuff you can read about it, and people have tried it before. I just wanted to put this on the web to see, you know, to let people know that it is a possibility. I was second guessing myself, and it does take, you know, it does take some reading. You don't want to just, you know, jump into it without reading everything and whatnot, but it's pretty easy. It's not that difficult, especially for the Evo. It was actually way easier. For this, it might have been a little bit hard, but it wasn't that hard. All right, this is my review on the rooting. All right, thank you.